Hello and welcome to another edition of Redbeard Shaves. Today I have a Stirling soap review. It is the Stirling Deep Blue Sea. This has been a fragrance that's been on my mind for a while. I really wanted to try. I'm going to be using my Frilot Ebonite handle with a Maggard super high density. This is actually a 28mm knot. Going to be using the Gamechanger 0.84 gap with a brand new Polsilver blade. And I'm just going to use a little bit of the fluff off of the tub and the bloom water for my pre-shave. So I'll take a little bit of this, kind of rub it around the head. And then get that bloom water going. And start lathering this baby up. Do have a couple days worth of growth on my head. I didn't shave yesterday. I was feeling a bit under the weather. Slick, slick, slick. So, definitely ready for a nice shave today. Rod and Mandy at Stirling created this scent. It was inspired by Bleu de Chanel, and it's a very complex scent. It boasts woodsy and to floral, vanilla, mint, earth, and citrus. Quite a masculine cologne scent. Off the puck, it seemed floral to woody forward. A little bit higher on the floral notes for my nose. I do pick up, once lathering, a little bit more of the woody. Slight little bit of the warm vanilla. Not overpowering with vanilla at all. Just a subtle warmth from the vanilla. And then I do definitely get a little citrus overtone with the floral. But you know, you read a lot of labels that says earth and you think dirty and dark, and this is really a light, crisp scent. Very clean, like I said before, very masculine, very good cologne scent. And get this shave going. I just picked up this Gamechanger this last week. Been shaving with it every day to see how I like it, and I've been very impressed with it so far. I'll have a full review coming up on it shortly. It's been so enjoyable. It's hard to choose between my Rockwell 6S and this. So very similar in the level of enjoyment. I love the fact that it has a nice heavy stainless steel handle. This is an all stainless steel razor. I've tried multiple blades in it, and it's performed very well with multiple blades. It is mowing down 2 days of growth as if it was a half a day. I really enjoy Stirling soaps. I think they get a little bit of flack compared to other artisans, and I just think that sometimes it's because people don't play around with it enough. If you have a Stirling soap, what I do to get the results that I want is I bloom the puck, I bloom the brush while I'm showering. And then when I get out of the shower, I dump out the water that I had in my cup. I wring out the brush really, really good. And then I dump that bloom water off of the puck into the cup. Let the brush soak that goodness up. And then I just give it a small little shake back into the cup and do what is called a wet brush lathering technique. So then with a pretty wet brush, I start loading from the puck into a bowl. And it is a pretty thirsty soap. So once I start getting that really, really good sheen, I usually have stiff peaks with it, and I'll add a little bit more water. And I like those peaks to be able to lay over and be really creamy, almost as a very thick Cool Whip to almost sour cream consistency. And when I do that, I consistently get good residual slickness off of the soap. And I've done that with quite a few different scents from Stirling. I have quite a few in my den. I like to use the bloom water and a little bit of extra fluff off the puck as a pre-shave. Actually, as I've been getting through more and more of these videos, I find myself not really reaching for the cube as much as I used to. So I don't know if that's a combination of my lathers getting better, some of the different techniques I use to create that lather, or just the curiosity factor of I want to see what this will do without the cube. I still grab for it every now and again, especially if I'm trying out a new blade or new razor. I will try out the cube with whatever soap I'm using. But like today, as you can see, I'm getting a great lather off of just the soap itself. And the affordability of Stirling is excellent. And they have so many different scent offerings. I mean, whenever I'm on their site, which I'll post below, it's always hard to not pick up 4 or 5 different scents. I'm just adding a little bit more water from the brush. I do a pretty heavy load, and with this 28mm knot, a lot of that soap gets down way deep. So just kind of rehydrating that to give me the lather that I want. Very easy website to navigate, Stirling's website. I prefer to any artisan that has their own website. I prefer to order directly from them because that gives them a little bit more money in their pocket than ordering from a chain store. Chain online store, I say, such as like West Coast Shaving or Italian Barber or Top of the Chain, something like that. I just prefer to give the artisan my direct business. They work hard to make these products. They work hard to have a small business that succeeds. And if I can help with that, then I'm all for it. Go ahead and take this extra goodness out of the bowl and frost the top. So on Stirling's website, they offer a variety of things from soaps, splashes, balms, EDPs, bath soaps. Got one of my wife's hairs in my soap. Lotions. I do use their bath soaps also, which are really good. I've started to pick up, whenever I order from these artisans, some of their bath soaps and give them a try, because I really struggle with dry skin from what I currently use, and I've noticed a lot of that has subsided with using a really good bar soap when I shower. Stirling's bar soaps, like their shave soaps, are extremely affordable. I think it's $4.50 for a bar soap. That'll last me well over a week, if not 2 weeks. So, price-wise, it's not too bad, especially when I'm not having to buy lotions or anything to keep my skin hydrated. Alright, pass 2. Shipping from Stirling was rather quick. I think I got it package delivered within 3 to 4 days. Order was correct. They sent me a sample of the Executive Man Shave Soap for me to try, which I have not tried before, so I'm looking forward to that. I want to congratulate Rod and Mandy. They just opened up a new storefront for Stirling. Well, that was a big step for them. Also have razors and brushes. They're getting ready to roll out their own razor this fall. I'm very excited to try that out. It's going to be a stainless steel offering. So altogether, I'm very happy whenever I pick up an order from Stirling or use their products. Always get good, consistent shaves, enjoyable shaves. I have some of the largest scent profiles you'll see out there for soaps. And they're very proud of what they make. They like where they're at in the community. They're very comfortable with where they're at in the community. They're not one of these that feel like they have to keep rebranding or come up with different things all the time to try to be competitive, because they have a very solid customer base that genuinely enjoys their product. I am definitely one of those. Just reached over 200 subscribers. When I get to 250, I'll be doing my next giveaway. So thank you all very much for the support and watching. I've also been very happy to see a lot more comments and questions coming up. I love seeing what you guys have out there for questions or comments or similar situations or things that you like as a shaving routine or scents that you like. Always really exciting to see what other people are interested in out there. Just a couple of small cleanup spots. This razor is just so efficient. Really, really enjoying it. Get a little weeper right there. But we all pay the blood oath from time to time. Other than that, man, smooth as a baby's bottom. Okay, I'm gonna do a cold water rinse. And then I had a viewer request to see how I do my neckline, so I'm going to go ahead and do that for you guys today. So this video will be a little bit longer than usual. I do a pretty basic neckline cleanup. I put a little witch hazel on the head first. I just started shaving the neck again. It had been close to 3 years that I grew out the full underbeard, so my neck had hair. So I use a milder razor on my neck. I'm going to be using the Mercure 34C today. I'm just going to refill with some water. Wet the neck. And I have a Persona Red blade in there. And I'm going to go ahead and kick on my specs because I still have a little bit of area that I like to watch. Clear eyes. I'm growing in my cheek lines right now, so once those have grown in a little bit more, I'll show you how I cut in my cheeks. The last time I had a trim at the barber, they kind of kept my cheeks lower than I like them. So, growing those back out. All right, 34C. So, I have, some length to my beard. Very, very light touch. And my hair goes kind of different from the standard grain patterns that you see. So I typically start by going what would most consider a cross grain. And then my with the grain actually kind of goes up and turns almost into a J hook. Go right up to that hairline. Just like so. Take a little bit of water, rub the suds around. And go back to the brush. plenty of soap in this 28 mil. And then I do kind of my across the grain. Get pretty coarse whiskers still on my neck due to the fact of I had 6 to 8 inches of growth on my underbeard. And if I don't shave about every other day, I do get a few ingrown hairs. And that's usually what I will catch as weepers. Which I just did. Very typical right now that I still, like I've gone 4 days without shaving my neck. So with this many days, I'll typically catch 3 or 4 weepers. And I'm still learning the technique myself. I'm still learning exactly how that grain goes. And so, since I've went so many days, what I'll end up doing is just another kind of with the grain pass. I won't actually go against the grain. Just do a little bit of honing as I go. And I just get less skin irritation that way. If I was able to, if I shave it again tomorrow, I could go against the grain and it wouldn't be a problem. This is just what I've learned to keep irritation down, keep the weepers down. I have to kind of work some of that soap out from the beard. It's pretty curly. And I'm going to go ahead and use some Stirling unscented balm. On top of the head first. Oh man, that's so smooth. This is a lotiony balm. It will come up, as you can see, with a little bit of a white residual. But it is absorbed into the skin rather quickly. Just rub it into my neck really good. Rub it all over my head. Get down the back of my neck, behind the ears. As you can see, a couple little weepers there. Like I said, that's pretty typical for my neck at this point in time. When I very first started doing the neck after cutting all that length off, I was getting 10 to 12 weepers each time I shaved. So work in progress. Do have the matching Deep Blue Sea Aftershave Splash. Always give the splashes a good shake. Good little amount there. Nice little alcohol burn. So, pretty close, stronger. I'd say the soap off the puck is a good 5 to 7. But the splash, which has a very well blended cologne scent, I get a good solid 8-9 off of. And their splashes typically for me do project and last for quite a few hours after the shave. So now all I have left in my routine is just to oil and balm the beard, comb that into place. Hope you guys all enjoyed this edition of Redbeard Shaves. I know I enjoyed my shave. It was perfect. I'm really falling in love with this Gamechanger. If you guys have any questions, drop them below. Please give me a like. Giveaway at 250, so subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Have a wonderful, enjoyable day, and we'll talk to you later. Redbeard out.